Hi guys, Angie Bells, my fairy treasures. Okay, you guys, let me just quickly put you guys on open up my iPad here and look at all your smiling faces. Just a second. Okay.
This holiday season, you do the shopping.
All right, sound is working. Just a second. Let me turn that sound down. There we go. And let me get myself to myself. Here we go. There I am. And there's all my beautiful people. There's my tribe. Our tribe, I should say. Hey, Linda, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Dark Sky, welcome in, welcome in. Faith Cooper, welcome in, welcome in. You guys, we got some exciting things to talk about today. I invited V and Jeannie to come on today because we're going to do a collaboration for next year, starting in January. So it's going to be exciting, really, really exciting. So we'll just, oh, there's more people popping in. Okay. So I'll say hi to everybody, then I'll talk about all of that too. Okay. Hey, Adrian, welcome in, welcome in. Sandy Shore, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome in, welcome in. She says, hi, Angie, I'm listening while I'm at work today. I met you on V's Live. Wonderful. So nice to have you, Elizabeth. Hey, Diane, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, V, steals the crochet and chefs. She says, hi, Pink Angie. And V steals the show crochet, and she's going to come on today with Jeannie, Butterfly Jeannie. And we're going to talk about what we're going to do. I'm going to collaborate with them for next year. So we're all going to come together. Hey, V, did you get the link to come up here? Because I went back to check and it looks like the link didn't, I don't know. Let me know if you got the link. If not, I'll pin the link and then anyway, let me know. But I did attempt to send you the link through Instagram. Okay. Hey, Christina, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Angie, welcome in, welcome in. Debbie, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Lisa, welcome in. She says, hi, Angie, everyone. Happy Friday. And you guys, what do you guys got on your knitting needles, your hooks? And what are you drinking? Let's see. Okay, and everyone's just saying hello. So for everyone who just popped in, I was just saying that I invited Jeannie and V up today because we're going to talk about what we're doing next year. So I just want to wait for a few more people to get in here, and then I will bring up V and I'll bring up Jeannie. Did V answer me yet? Hey, V. V, did you get the link through Instagram? Did that go through? Okay, who did I dismiss? Hey, Faith, welcome in. She says green tea, socks on my knitting needles, and a cardi on my hook. That sounds good. Diane Conley says drinking tea and crocheting a shawl. Wonderful. You guys, doesn't that just sound so good? I'm drinking tea and I'm crocheting a shawl. Doesn't that just sound, that sounds like the perfect afternoon or the perfect morning. Okay. Debbie says, V, you popped over fast. Dark Sky is just saying hi to everyone. Hi, Dark Sky. Welcome in, girl. And that's our beautiful moderator. And I'm so happy to have her. Our other moderator is Jeannie, Butterfly Jeannie. Love having her too. They both help me out tremendously. Natural 61, welcome in, welcome in. Okay. V, I don't know what happened because I cut and pasted the link yesterday, but then when I went back to look at the Instagram to see if you guys had any questions or messages, I didn't see the link anymore. Don't worry, I'll paste it here and I'll let people know that we're talking today. So I'm just gonna have you two on the panel for today because we're gonna be really going over a lot of information, but I'll announce that in a second. Diane Conley, did I say? Yeah, I did. Okay. Lisa says, I'm stuck at work, no projects in hand at the moment, but I'm at home. I have the Better Together blanket on my hook and the Lenny KRAVITZ Super Scarf on my needles. All right, Lisa, woohoo! She's doing that Lenny Kravitz super scar. And I think you are, Sandy, you do belong to the group called Our Magical Little Place, right? And you have already posted that you're in on the knit along or knit and crochet along. I think I've already seen you on there. Hey Linda, welcome in, welcome in. She says Diet Mountain Dew and sweater on my needles. Tea was early this morning. Okay, V just says okay. Okay, good. Is Butterfly Jeannie in here yet? I don't see her in here yet. Hey, She Spins, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, this is something important to know. You guys, I already pre-did it, and what do you know? It worked. In the description right now, anything that we V and Jeannie's, and this is going to be important. They're a link to both their channels, to V's channel, Steals to Crochet, and Jeannie Butterfly Jeannie. I have a link to both their channels, a direct link in the description, and I have their schedule, because you're going to want all those things for our collaboration. So you can go to any of our channels and look things up when you need them. And also, so you can go to our channels when we go live, when we're talking about what's going on next year. So, because we're going to keep talking about it, over and over, so that, because it's a lot of information, but easy and fun. So it's nothing like stress. It's easy and it's going to be fun. So, but I wanted to let you guys know that their information is in my description, and it's in there right now. Let me go back to the chat here. Thank you, Dark Sky. Dark Sky said everyone hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, girl. Thank ya. Okay, Elizabeth said, nothing on my hook. I finished a filet crochet baby blanket last night. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, let me see what other people are saying. Everyone's just, Elizabeth, have I welcomed you in? Yeah, I did. Yes, I sure did. She also says eating hot and sour Chinese soup for lunch and drinking water. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Okay. Hey, Kristen F., welcome in. Welcome in. So good to have you. Everyone's saying hi to everyone. And we're just going to give just a few more minutes, just welcoming everybody in before I call them up. And also, just so we can get as many people that are, going to be in here today, since we're going to explain some things. Hey, Carolyn, welcome in, welcome in. For those who just came in, what do you guys got on your knitting needles or your hooks, and what are you drinking? Excuse me, you guys, with my nose. Hey, Debbie, welcome in. She says, Elizabeth for precious. Welcome in, Debbie. Debbie says, Elizabeth for your precious granddaughter. Okay, I think she's talking to someone. Okay, everyone's just saying hi to everyone. You know what's weird? I've had this nose issue since I got coronavirus last year. And this is one of my side effects, like that long COVID. But you know what? My nose doesn't start running. It wasn't running before I got on here, but it starts when I get on here. What is that about? Anyway. Hey, Angela's Precious World. Welcome in, welcome in. And Angela, you got a good name. I like your name. Well, of course you do, because it's my name. Carolyn says, I'm joining all squares in my Christmas Afghan. Oh, that sounds nice. Sounds really nice. When you're finished with your Christmas Afghan, if you haven't joined Our Magical Little Place, join the group, so we can see your beautiful Afghan. And also in the description is a direct link to Our Magical Little Place, to our Facebook group. She's so cute. Angela says, thanks, twin sis. Hey, Yarn again. Welcome in. Welcome in. She says, hello from New York, finishing up a bag and drinking coffee. That sounds good. She Spins, which is Juanita. She says, it's because you are talking and drawing more air through your nasal passages, which could stimulate your post-nasal drip. Oh! So that's why it starts when I get on here, because it doesn't always, I mean, I have blow my nose here and there during the day. But as soon as I get on here, it's just like nuts. Oh, let's try something right now. I finally went to Nightbot and put the HTTP in so you guys can drop links. Hopefully it's going to work. So let's find out. So if you want your link dropped, write the word fairy in. I did do a capital F and lowercase everything else. I don't know if that matters. So do it like that. In fact, I'm going to type it in here. And let's see if the Nightbot thing is going to work now. So there's the fairy word. Type that in if you want your links dropped. But if you see somebody else do it, wait just a minute. Because, you know, everybody knows, like, Nightbot gets confused. And plus, we're going to see if this is going to work anyway. So we're testing. Dark Sky goes. She goes, oh, here we go. Dark Sky knows me and the technical stuff is a hot mess, okay? It's only taken me a month to get this Nightbot, if I got it straightened out at all. She knows I'm a hot mess. I mean, I can knit, I can do some crafting, I can do some arting, but me and this technical stuff, I'm not that great at all. Okay. Okay, so did it work or not? I don't see anybody. I don't see nothing being dropped. Why? Why? People looked at it and they said all I needed was the HTTP part. Doesn't look like it's working. Wait, maybe it did just work. No, I don't know. Just a second. I gotta grab these tears. My watery eyes. I just did my makeup, so between that and this runny nose thing. Okay. See, that's not a clickable link, is it? Hey, Dark Sky. Oh, you just went ahead and did it. Okay, thank you, Dark Sky. All right. It still ain't working. So I'll have to have somebody look at it. I'll have to have Jeannie look at it, or I'll have to have somebody look at it and let me know what I am doing wrong. Because something's wrong. I know, Debbie. Dark Sky dropped it. Because Lord knows I can't get it dropped. No, but I'll have Jeannie look at it and see what she thinks, what I'm doing wrong. Melissa's coloring and multitasking. Welcome in. She says, hello, Angie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, is Butterfly Jeannie in here yet? I didn't see her. She might just be listening in, and then when I put this on, she'll come in. Okay. Everyone's saying hi to everybody. Okay, things have slowed down a little bit. So I am going to, all right, I'm going to go into my office really quick and go okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in my office and put the link for V and for Jeannie to be able to come up here so we can all talk about what we have planned for the collaboration that we have together for next year, starting in January. But so today I'm just going to have those two come up because we have a lot of stuff to go through and to talk about. And then that way also it'll give us time to answer questions because there'll be probably a lot of questions. Okay, guys? So when I drop that link, it'll be just for those two to come up so we can talk about the January next year's plans. And then we'll have time, like I said, to answer questions. Hey, Yarny Cat, welcome in, welcome in. Sandy Shore says, techie stuff is the bane of my existence. Girl, that's the best way to say it. Oh, that's a good idea, she spins. Hey, Margaret G, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so let me go and okay, people are still talking to each other. Let me go and get the link up. I'll be right back. Hold the house down, dark sky. All right. I'm back. Sorry, it took me a little longer than usual. Okay. Oh, thank you guys so much. Let's celebrate everybody. V and Jeannie, I dropped the link there. Let me just pin it to the top. Wait a minute, what the heck? Is that not the right one? Hey, honey, I'm online. Okay, hope that should be the right one. V, let me know if you can use that to come on up. I hope so. And then just one second. Oh yeah, pin message to the top, so that should work. Okay, so let's go ahead and celebrate everybody who just donated to the channel. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Let me get my pen. I'm gonna get my papers out. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. I come back and it's like a plethora. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting the channel. Okay, so we have Yarny Cat. I got to look out for V and Jeannie in the basement. Okay, so there you go. Thank you, Yarny Cat. Let's celebrate Yarny Cat. Let me get my bubbles. And my glasses. Thanks, Yarny Cat. Woohoo! And then I'll do bubbles at the end, okay? Because we got quite a few people. All right, so let's switch glasses. Who's next? Thank you, Sabrina. You know, Sabrina, let me see what your last name is there. Aguilera. You know what? I can't see. I want to write her last name down the right way. Aguilera. Okay. There we go. There you go, Sabrina. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. Woo-hoo! Thank you, girl. Thank you. All right, let's see who's next. Okay. Got to put on these regular glasses for me to see. Elizabeth, thank you, girl. Thank you so much. So Elizabeth, Aaron. I try to write down your whole thing instead of just writing down your first name so that if I have to contact you, I got your whole name to look you up on YouTube. Oh, wait, we got someone in the basement. So just a second. There's B. Hey, B, how are you, girl?
Hello, beautiful. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good.
So sorry. I cut and pasted into Instagram. I don't know what happened. Girl, you know me. I'm sure it was me.
Look, you like me. I'm not good in technology. I'm still learning. So
I'll be learning forever. And then I try to do it and then it doesn't even work. Okay, I'm gonna real quick
just do what you got to do, okay?
Okay, yeah.
I'll be back.
Okay. Thanks, Elizabeth. Woohoo! Thanks, girl. Okay. And then let's see who else is in. Okay, Debbie. Let me write her full name down. Debbie Perea, P-E-R-E-A. There you go, Debbie. Thanks, Debbie. Woohoo! Thanks, girl. I appreciate it. Okay. Now let me see. Okay, and there's C Rose after that. Thank you, C Rose. C Rose Z. There you go. And I'm going to give you the pretty pink flower glasses. Thank you, Steve. Woohoo! Thank you, girl. Okay. Alrighty. Let me see if there's anybody else. If that's it. Yes, that I think. Yeah. All right. So let's do blow bubbles for everybody. And thank you, girls, all for donating to the channel. I so much appreciate it. Woohoo! And you guys are all in the month that put you in the pink cup for the monthly giveaway, which will be soon. We only got what, another week or two? Thank you, Linda Simpson, you little sweetie. Thank you so much. Let me celebrate Linda really quick. Let me write that down. Linda Simpson Designs. I know Linda, but I don't, I always just like to write you guys' whole name down, because if I know you, I just say Linda. But then I need to know what your channel name is. Like, completely know what it is. Thank you, Linda, you little sweetie. Thank you so much. What glasses are we going to give Linda? Oh, these ones fell behind. We'll give Linda these glasses. I look so crazy with the pink bow with these pink flower glasses. Thank you, Linda. Woohoo! Thanks, Linda. Thank you so much. And we'll blow some bubbles for Linda. Thank you, Linda. And thank you, everybody who just donated. I totally appreciate it. And like I said, you guys are in the Minnie Mouse bucket, little cup. And that'll be for the first, what is this, Friday? The first Friday of November is when I'll do the monthly giveaway. So I think, let me put my glasses on, or my readers. I can't see nothing without these readers on. Okay. I think we celebrated everybody. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I welcomed everybody in. And Linda, I didn't even welcome you in. Linda, welcome in, welcome in. And thank you so much for the, oh, Linda's going already? Well, Linda, thank you for stopping in, Linda, and thank you so much for the super chat. I totally appreciate it. Okay, Yarny Cat says she has coffee in her cup and a beanie on her hook. And okay, I think everyone else I have welcomed in. I don't see any other messages. Okay, very good. So V, have you talked to Jeannie this morning?
She said she's gonna be come up. I already texted her. She will.
Okay, so she's gonna be coming up in a second.
Yeah, you do what you had to do, girl, and and when she's ready, come up and.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to start talking about the knitting, or you want to whatever that you do actually every Friday, just and we're waiting for her.
Well, let's do this. Since we're waiting for Jeannie, let's talk about just a second.
What you eating?
Sorry I'm being so rude, but girl, you got to keep your blood sugar level up or you'll pass out.
Yeah. Hey.
I got nuts and raisins. And the reason I have these nuts and raisins in front of me is because, girl, I was working on that pattern for the blanket. I was going crazy. I couldn't stop working on it. And so then I look up, I'm like, I got to get in the shower. I got to get my makeup on. I got to get out
here. I wake up early this morning, but around 7 o'clock because my husband, he had to go work. And my husband, he said, you go back to sleep. And I said, no, I just go lay down because it's cold. It was cold this morning. And darn it, I fall asleep. And I said, darn it, I'm supposed to be get up and finish to recording my video for today, Friday. and I said, and I know Ursula, she's gonna be alive. I wanna be support her.
Yeah.
And she told me, we got the members live. And I said, okay. I'm not even been done anything. The only I recorded is the video members that I showed just for my members. People, and that's all I did. And I said, "Oh Lord, help me! What can it take?" I go back to sleep.
That's hilarious. Here I am all freaking out trying to figure out this pattern. And then here's V.
Forget about the pattern.
Hey V. Wait, what did he call you guys? Hey V.
What you gonna say, girl?
What's up, Fiber Floozy?
I'm telling you, John boy. Oh my God! Let me tell you about that. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
When he said the video for mention us, and I was laughing, but because I don't know that word what it mean, and I was just like, oh my Lord! I want to tell you, I was spend at least an hour to get my phone, get the word he say, because I want to, because some words in English, I don't know what is that kind of words it is. And I asked Jeannie, and Jeannie, she not even answered to me. And I said, oh, Lord, you better answer to me. What kind of word is that? When finally my phone get, what does that mean, that word? And I was just like, really, John boy? Really? Really? You call us that way? I mean,
it was when he said that yesterday a few times, I almost fell out of my chair. I was like, and then he kept saying, he was cracking.
I know, exactly, Lisa, exactly. Oh my Jesus.
He was on fire yesterday. And so you know how we're supposed to go raid the other channel? He kept saying we're going to go bomb the channel.
Oh, John boy, he's so funny. Oh my God.
Him. I love him to death. He said, let's go bomb it. I mean, raid. I mean, bomb.
And bomb and bomb and bomb.
Okay. That boy gets me laughing. Look at me. I'm tearing. Like, I just.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. My eyes are stinging because I'm laughing so hard.
Hey. And I watching your videos about the what Jeannie she was talking about.
Which one?
For your notebooks for.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was watching and I said, ooh, there's a lot of good ideas.
Yeah, and then
coming up in my channel. Thank you, Angie.
So now you can take that and run with it and do so many things, like Jeannie was saying. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a good idea. Everybody in the chat, what we're talking about, don't worry. We're going to have a video and we're going to introduce it for sure. We can all make our own and, have our own version.
Exactly.
Everyone just make their own version.
Y'all, you had to wait what we're talking about. But, there's going to be a different versions and y'all can make it. And we are going to do for a lot of amazing gifts.
Yeah, you guys will like it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me introduce some more people in here real quick. Hey, EJ's daughter, welcome in, Granny D. Wait.
Hey, Granny D.
Hey, Jet One, welcome in. Yanni Cat says, I've said joy bomb in my vids, so I expect the black SUV show up outside my. Hey, Chris Kaleidoscope, welcome in. Okay, was that everybody? I just want to make sure I always get everybody. Oh, Granny D goes, y'all must be talking about John Boy. I said, because that stuff was hilarious. Okay, you guys, the people who just popped in, today I'm just going to have on V and Jeannie, because we're going to have a nice big discussion about what we're collaborating together. So it's a collaboration. So we want to talk to you guys about the collaboration. It's going to take a little while because there's a lot to it. It's easy. It's going to be fun, but there's a lot to it. And then this way we can answer questions today too. Okay, so we're just waiting for Jeannie to come on.
Yeah, there's going to be what's going to happen in the 2023. Collaborate together with the knitting, size and the crochet size. So for both, we're going to bring in a good ideas for y'all.
Yeah.
So.
And in my description, I have V's channel, a direct link to her channel. It's Crochet Steel. It's the direct link. And also I have her schedule when her live.
You never got my name right, girl.
What?
I said, you never got my name right.
What do you mean?
This steals the show, Crochet and Chef.
Girl, do I?
Look, wait. When I was watching your video yesterday about the what did you got in Joanne's or Dollar Tree, you was like, you know me, I never remember people's channel's name, and I said, oh, yeah, Angie, I know that.
Oh, especially if I know your name, then I don't even know you by your channel anymore. I just know you by you. So
Yeah.
I always say, I don't know what the hell your name is. Your channel. I just say Crochet Skills or something.
I said, oh, Angie. Oh gosh.
But the important thing is this: I put a direct link to your channel in my description and your schedule, your live schedule. I did the same thing for Jeannie. Everybody, a direct link to Jeannie is in the description, and
thank you.
Her schedule, because we're collaborating, you guys. So then you guys can go to each one's channel, and you guys can ask questions. You can you can get the updates of what's going on with the knits and crochet alongs. So it's good that you have all three of our channels, okay, and access to it. So every live I have from today on will have these, and oh, this bow is big. We'll have these and Jeannie's.
No, you good. You good. You good.
That bow was going like this.
Like you, crazy this way.
Okay, wait a second. I did something weird. Okay, there we go. All of a sudden, the chat disappeared. I don't know what I did. I hit something weird. Okay.
Oh no.
What did Granny D say? She says, I got my gorgeous red and white yarn. Oh, okay. You got it already? She says,
wow.
I got my gorgeous red and white yarn yesterday. Angie, love it. Did an unboxing yesterday. Oh, okay, good. I'll have to watch the unboxing. I'm surprised I missed it. How did I miss that? Good. I'm glad you got your yarn. That got to you quick. Dang, girl. You guys, when I do giveaways, I'm always about a week behind, because what I like to do is I have a couple of giveaways a week, and I send it out the following week so that I can gather everything together and go one time. So just be patient when if you win something. Hey, Amy Knits, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, I'm going to talk about this really quickly while we're waiting for Jeannie. There is a knit and crochet along for the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. And an important thing that's been added to this whole thing is Jeannie did a tutorial for the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf in crochet, you guys. And she did what's that stitch called, V?
The track
stitch.
Lord. The track stitch, something like that. Yeah,
I think it's a track stitch.
That's on her channel. Yeah,
it's the track stitch. So there is, again, a direct link in the description right now to Jeannie's channel, Butterfly Jeannie. It's I think both V's, hers are at the very end of the list of stuff I have. And you guys can go. I have a direct link also to her video. So that's in the description too.
Okay.
So you don't have to find it. You can I have it listed in there. So that way, now you guys have, and then I have a video of how to do the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf, a tutorial also. So now you guys have tutorials to follow, knit and crochet. If you're going to make this Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf, what you need to do is take a picture of your yarn and your knitting needles or your crochet needles. Join the group called Our Magical Little Place. Again, there's a clickable link in the description, and just say, I'm in. And then once you're finished, post it. If you want to post it halfway finished, you can do that too. And just to go over, for the knitting, you cast on 30 stitches. You use 19-inch knitting needles, which are like about this big. If you're going to use, if you're going to crochet it, I believe Jeannie.
Angie, you sound like weird. You sound like you in a box. Yeah.
I hate that. It just makes me so mad. I don't know why that happens. Just 1 second. Let me switch. Wait, let me look at where we got settings. And at least I know what to do now when I sound like I'm in a box.
Yeah, you're like on a box. Yeah, Dark Sky. They can be her speaker. Yeah.
Okay, what do I sound like now?
Good.
Okay.
Good.
It don't make any sense. I got to go. Sometimes I have to be in default, and sometimes I have to be in this other one. It just there's no anyway.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You know.
For the crochet hook, is she using a P hook? Do you know? I think so.
She use a what?
A P hook. That's a big crochet hook, I believe. Like a
that's the big one. Yeah, that's the big one. Big size the hooks. Yeah.
Okay, so in Jeannie's crochet Lenny Kravitz tutorial, she's using the P hook. And she's also you use a number 5 weight yarn and hold it double. So you do get you're getting a big old chunky yarn, but because we're using big knitting needles or big crochet hooks, everything flows really nice. So it's still good. You need anywhere between 900 to 1,000 yards. Also, when you cast on 30 stitches, it'll get you 20 inches wide, which is what you want for the Lenny Kravitz super scarf, because it's a nice wide scarf. It's not just a scarf, it's a shawl or a scarf. So
yeah.
Oh, damn it. Sorry, I cussed. Just a second. I'll be in the light in a second. I just hit my cord.
Oh no, Angie.
Hey, Jeannie. I mean, V. Ooh.
Pocus, pocus.
You're gonna make me pee. Oh, you're gonna make me pee. Focus.
Pocus, pocus.
Stop, V. Stop. Let me tell you, people, there ain't no professionalism here, okay? There ain't no professionalism here. Who wants professionalism? I want fun.
Nobody.
We want to have fun, okay? Okay, so the Lenny Kravitz super scarf, see how nice and wide this is? That's not the normal super scarf. It's a lot wider. I knit mine about 90 inches. That's including the fringe. Okay, so you can put fringe on if you want. And see, even though I use chunky double, look how fluid this is, how it flows. So you're going to get that flow. It's not going to be heavy. It's going to be wonderful. So, but if you don't want to, if you just want to use chunky yarn, number 5 single, if you want to use worsted, you can do that. You're just going to have to chain on more for crochet, or cast on a few more if you're going to knit it. So you just have to make your adjustments. No big deal. And I think that's everything for the Lenny Kravitz super scarf. Is that everything? Let me see. I think that is it. Oh, and it goes from now all the way until Christmas. And the big thing with this was, it's just a, for one, if you want to learn to knit or crochet, those are really good basic videos to watch. You're going to get a lot of practice. You can make them for yourself. You can make them as gifts. And if you can make this up in a couple days or maybe a week if you don't knit or crochet as fast. But you can make them up for gifts, and they're nice gifts. People will love them, I think.
Yeah.
So, hey, Maribel, welcome in. Welcome in. Adrian says, I would love a super scarf.
Hey, Maribel.
Okay. Carolyn says, you're having too much fun, girls.
That is a point, you know.
It is. Lisa says, I put a spell on you now and you're mine. Yarn Arm says, hey, Yarn Arm, welcome in. She says, you're a fairy in the jewelry box, Angie. Lisa says, better back to normal. You don't want me to stay in the dark? I did that yesterday too. I keep hitting the stupid plug down here.
Oh gosh.
That was funny. Hey Margie, welcome in, girl. Welcome in.
Hey Margie.
That was so okay. You guys, you want me to tell them about the hocus pocus, what we're laughing about? Okay.
Tell them.
It's hocus pocus, right? But because V, English is her second language, which I always tell V, I have the utmost respect for her because she speaks two languages fluently. How many of us can do that? No, we can't. So V is a bad A because she speaks 2 languages. But anyway, so the movie Hocus Pocus, V says, is it Pocus Pocus? Is that what you say? So instead of saying Hocus Pocus, she goes, oh, Pocus Pocus. So I swear I'm gonna start saying, oh, Pocus Pocus. That's gonna be my new word for everything. If I don't like something, Hocus Pocus.
I tell her that to my husband because I like to make stuff with my husband. And my husband, he always don't say that. Or they say, oh, look at this woman with accent. And I said, look, you know what I'm talking about? So this Pocus Pocus, I said, he said, no, not Pocus Pocus. I said, well, whatever they say, you know what I mean. Oh gosh.
Between you and John Boy, you just be making up your word.
Exactly, right? Oh god.
What am I talking about? I can't remember your damn channel names.
Oh my gosh.
Where is Jeannie at? Text her.
I don't know. I texted her. I waited for her, but I don't.
Text her again. Tell her I've already gone to the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. The heck? I'm gonna text her. She's probably getting her makeup on or something. Like, girl, I'm getting on my makeup. Shut up.
Just come on.
I think she's. I'm not sure, but I think she's like me. Like she don't be going on with no face on. I think. Is she like that? Does she always put her makeup on?
She always had to have makeup.
Yeah, me too.
Had to have makeup.
Me too. Very few times you guys will see me without it. I don't do it very often, but I will sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Once you're into makeup, and I know some people aren't into it at all, which is fine, no shade. But once you're into it, like you just can't look at yourself. You're like, what the heck? And I know we shouldn't be like that. But you know what? I'm from the 80s. I graduated in 87. And we were big makeup girls in 80s.
Oh.
I
remember the people, yeah.
We were like, okay, I'm 80s right now. Big bow in my hair. We used to wear like the bandanas, and then a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
And mini skirts. I don't do the mini skirts anymore, but.
Well, I mean, if you want to start it, I don't know. If she said she's gonna be here in 30 minutes, but this one it was like almost 30 minutes ago. I don't know. Hopefully she's
okay. You know what I'm
coming up
is I will talk about the knitting first.
Yeah, talking about the knitting so we can give you more time to her.
Yeah, give her more time.
Yeah.
Okay, and this will be new to UV because I completely changed. I didn't change the stitches, but I changed a bunch of stuff with my pattern because I wanted it to be more me. I thought, you know what, girl, just go to what you do because when you don't, it's I was getting too flustered. So
yeah,
it makes it easier. So what I'm doing is I'm knitting. I'm doing the knitted portion. What we're all doing is we're doing a knit and crochet along. It's a collaboration. You can still do. We're doing blankets. So I'm doing the knitting version of the blanket. V and Jeannie are doing the crochet version of the blanket. You can use any 3 of our patterns and tutorials. The tutorials will come out the last week of December, and you can follow any 3 of our tutorials, or you can make up your own blanket or do a different one. But the main thing you want to do is follow the calendar.
Yes.
That was V and Jeannie's original idea, was the calendar. And this is I have this one. V, show them the other one. Okay. So either these 2. Now, if you can't find these 2, just find whatever calendar you can find. Okay, that's what Jeannie and B said. You can find whatever calendar you can find. And what you're going to do is every month, you're going to look at that month, and you're going to see that color. Like this is the one I'm doing first. See this color here is a violet and a blue. So January for me is going to be, where am I at? It's going to be this.
Yeah.
Now
this one for this calendar, this is going to be the January. This one right here.
Jeannie's here.
This is for January for this one. And hey, Jeannie.
Hey everybody. Hey Angie. Hey
And then these
Veronica.
are the little ones.
We've been talking about
Oh.
you. Yo, and
That's
where's
why my ears were burning.
What'd you say?
That's why my ears were burning.
Hey, Jeannie, what's up, Fiber Floozy?
I got your floozy.
I'm going to talking about really serious the John Boy. John Boy, we're not that. We're the Johnny Fire sisters. Oh gosh.
Veronica said, that's a bad word.
That is, yeah, when I find out, and I said, Jeannie, that is a bad word, Jeannie. He's like,
Hey everybody in the chat.
Y'all
Hey
just,
Elizabeth, my sweet friend. You feeling better?
you just a bunch of hoes who knit or crochet.
What was we at first? The yarny fiber. We were the
Hookers.
floozies.
You were?
We was the Johnny
We
Fiber
were the
hookers.
hookers.
We was the hookers.
And then Veronica said, no, we need to change that because my mama gonna think something different. And out of respect for mamas, even though mine is no longer with us, you still got to respect them, even when they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. But he kept saying it. And then the other thing he said yesterday was killing me. When he said, because you're supposed to raid the channel, he kept saying,
Good, Elizabeth.
let's go bomb. Let's go bomb.
Bomb. That's all, John Boy. You are the best.
Bomb. I mean, you're
I think when we go to Tennessee, we need to have a shirt that says, I am number 1 floozy. She is number 2 floozy with a finger pointing to.
oh my God. He was on fire yesterday. He was on fire. He had me rolling. I just could not stop work. I said, John Boy, I can't wait to meet you. When we all meet up, that's going to be a blast.
I'm going to send him a long email.
What'd you say?
I'm going to send him an email letting him know the do's and the don'ts.
That you're not a floozy?
I'm sitting here trying to iron. They ain't even plug the darn iron up, y'all. I'm like, has my little iron done went out?
Oh, God, Jeannie.
I got to plug it up first.
What's that iron for? I'm confused. I don't know what that iron. Why am I laughing? I don't even know what that iron is for.
Oh, Jimmy.
I'm putting a pillow together. And
oh, okay.
You have to plug the. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, God. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, gosh. Oh, Lord. We need this. We need this time, you know?
Yeah, no doubt. Everybody in the chat, I hope you're having a good time laughing at us. This is funny. My lights went out. We're talking about fiber floozies. Jeannie has an iron. I'm not really sure what the hell she's doing with an iron. What is that?
fabric.
What are you doing with that?
She's
Gonna make
doing
a
my tutorial.
go in my pillow.
Oh, got it. That's gorgeous, Jeannie. Absolutely.
I love
beautiful.
it.
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
I got my yarn stuffed in there right now because I hadn't finished closing it off yet.
I love the color, Jeannie.
So pretty.
That's that Sutherland, Red Heart Super Saver Sutherland that Miss Margie's using.
I'm making a blanket with that yarn, and that's
nice.
With her C2C.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That'll be good to take and make a bunch of granny squares and just let the colors fall.
Oh, yeah, that'll look nice.
And then take like a darker color of one of the lighter colors in here and put them together with it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice. Okay.
I kept ripping out until I got the back the same size as my front piece. So the front piece is 162 stitches around, so I had to have the back piece to line up with that.
Ah.
I figured it out.
There you go, Jeannie.
Okay, we're talking about the whole thing, but I was just talking about the knitting portion, not the crochet yet. So me and V just were showing the calendars of what they need. So what you need to do if you want to join this crochet and knit along, you need to go get the calendar. So V showed you that calendar or this one, and this comes on this, and V's that landscape comes on that other calendar. You get two calendars for one, the small and the large.
Yes.
But V and Jeannie said, if you can't find these two calendars at Dollar Tree, you can use whatever calendars you can find. So you go on the back. So starting in January on this calendar is this light blue. It's so pretty. Lavender and light blue. And that's what I'm starting out with for my first month. Okay. You can also, they said you can also mix calendars. So if you want to mix this calendar and this calendar, you don't like February, you can go to your small one, or you can go to another calendar. I have like 4 calendars. You can go to this one. So you can interchange the calendars and create your colors for each month, but you got to use what's in the calendars. That's their main thing. So the thing was like, oh, Jeannie, I changed my blanket. I got it all written up this morning because I was going nuts, and girl, I got to do it my way or I'm going to go nuts. So I changed some things. Okay. So.
All right. Let me get my notebook and write this down.
Okay. You can either, everybody in the chat, you can either choose the boho cardigan for this, and you just use the colors in the calendar. I will be creating a tutorial for that. All the tutorials between me and V and Jeannie will come out the last week of December. Okay, so don't worry, the tutorials will be out. So I have a tutorial for the boho cardigan. You follow the colors in the calendar for that, if you want to choose that. Now you can choose the blanket, which is what V and Jeannie came up with originally, and we're doing it. So I'm doing the knitted version of the blanket. Both of them are doing the crochet. So Jeannie, they're doing the same pattern, right, guys?
Yes. For the blanket, we're gonna do the same pattern.
Same, but they'll have 2 different tutorials, so you can watch 2 different tutorials for that. So you got a lot of choices with this whole thing. Now for my knitting my blanket, this is what I've come up with so far. It's going to be of course, my style, a jumbo blanket. What else would I make? I kept trying to make it smaller. It didn't work. So I said, you know what, Angela?
No, just do it your way, Angie.
I was trying to do a 50 by 50, but it didn't work. So I'm doing a 60 by 65. You're going to need a needle size 15, no more 7. I was trying to use a size 7 needle. I wanted to poke my eyes out and then stab myself in the head with it. Okay. That's how I felt this morning. I was like, no, girl.
So what size that needle did you use, you say?
15.
Okay,
we're gonna
the big one. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to take with a cable, with a 49 or 50-inch cable.
All right, Margaret. Margaret says a jumbo blanket with fringe.
You can add fringe. I probably will add fringe.
Hey, Sis Ola Joe, welcome in.
Who just came in?
Ola Joe.
Ola Joe.
Ola Joe, girl, welcome in, welcome in. And then worsted weight, held double. Shocker there. And all you need to know is how to knit and purl. Now, I will make a video next week to teach how to purl English style, which means to throw. Jeannie on Monday, make sure you join her live on Monday night. She's going to show how to purl continental style, which is opposite of throwing. Right, Jeannie?
Right.
And so make sure you guys, and I just told everybody that I put you and V with clickable links in my description already. And I put you guys' schedule because they need to start coming to your lives and Jeannie's live. I mean, to V's lives, so they can keep getting the information on what's going on.
Yeah. Yes.
Also, how I figured it out is you're going to be knitting 5 inches per month. So January, I'm using that lavender and that light blue, and I'm going to knit 5 inches. So every month you just need to knit 5 inches. If you want to do it for the year, you can finish it up before then if you want to. It don't matter. I'm thinking somewhere between 3,500 and 4,000 yards. Now, you guys, it could be completely different. It depends. It just depends. It's hard to say because you may have scrap yarn that you're going to use, which we're encouraging you guys to use scrap yarn. You may have balls that are way bigger. Just, you don't have to get all the yarn at one time anyway. You just can get the balls as you're going along because it's you have time. So,
I guess we're going to be comparing balls to see who got the bigger ball.
Okay, so that is it, I believe, for me. Oh, and the boho cardigan, you need 800 to 1,000 yards. I would just get the 1,000 yards just to be safe. Yeah, and I'll have a tutorial for the knitted blanket, and I'll have a tutorial for the crochet blanket. Oh, one more thing, and then I'm going to turn it over to Jeannie and to V. If you don't want to do the knit and purl version pattern that I wrote out, you can do this all in the basic knit stitch. Okay, you want to do knit and purl, you just do the basic knit stitch, and when I do my tutorial, I will let you know how to do that in there. So
that's good.
And I'm going to go over everything. You won't have to worry. I'm going to teach you guys how to, if you don't know what a cable is and what the knitting needle is and how to join the cable to the knitting needle. I'm going to show you how to cast on, how to bind off, how to change the yarn using the magic knot. So all that stuff will be covered in the tutorial. So you guys won't be left hanging or anything. And if you have questions, I will help you with anything that you guys need. So, and all this starts January 1st, and our tutorials will be out that last week of December. So, okay, that's it from me. I'll turn it over to you guys.
Okay, you said 800 to 1,000 yards for the boho cardigan.
Yes. Size 15 needle.
And the cable length for each one, you can use the same needles for both.
Exactly, and the same cable for both. Unless you're working on at the same time, then you'll need to buy 2 sets of 15. So it's a knitting needle 15 with a 49-inch cable, or 50-inch cable, or a 60-inch cable, whichever one you want to use.
And the boho cardigan is 800 to 1,000 yards, and it's a 5-weight held double.
No, it's a okay. I'm glad you said that. It's a 5-weight chunky, or you can take worsted and hold it double.
Like size 4 together, right?
Size 4, size 4, and hold it double, which means holding it together, and that makes a size 5 chunky.
Okay. Yarn Sheila, she have a question.
Okay.
For you, Angie.
Oh, and anybody in the chat who has a question for any of us, put it in caps, and then that way we can make sure we see it. Okay, guys, and then that'll decipher between
and
you guys.
You can use the big red question mark in the emoji.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, who had a question?
Yarn Arm Sheila. She said, how many stitches for cast on? For what, the blanket or the boho cardigan?
Okay, I'll do both. For the blanket, you're going to be casting on 120 stitches. For the boho cardigan, you cast on 115.
Now, as she says, she makes a blanket and turns it into a wearable.
There you go. That's what I make, wearable blankets.
Exactly.
And the blanket, it's going to be 60 inches wide and 65 inches long. So I think that's everything so far. Oh, and really quickly, before you guys start, I'll just show you. Okay, I've started I started the blanket. I cast it on 120 stitches. I'm using, and this is what I first suggest, like B and Jeannie said, use your scrap yarn. But if you have to buy some yarn, I like this big twist, and that's what I'm pretty much going to use for my blanket. And I'm holding these two double. Look how pretty this is.
Ooh, that could be a good idea.
Look at Jeannie. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, yes. And that's what I was going to say, too, when you said 4-weight held double on both of them are the blanket. If you only want to use 2 colors, then you could hold both of them together, and you got your 2 colors in one. If you want to use 4 colors, do 2 so far and then do the other 2 so far.
Exactly.
That's an awesome idea.
So either way, you just need to knit 5 inches of that month. And so you can do it by holding a double the same color or holding a double opposite colors, because you see a couple of colors in that, whatever that flower is that month, or that sky or whatever. So look how pretty this is. Let me get real close.
So shopping time.
So look
Yeah, right there in your house.
That's what it looks like holding a double. It's really pretty.
Oh, I love you, Jeannie.
That is pretty, Angie.
And the thing right now, it's important is Joann's has big twists for basically $250 a ball or $260 a ball. If you have to buy online and use the 20% off total purchase. Reason it might be $250 or $260, they keep changing the coupon. Sometimes it's 20% off total purchase, sometimes it's 25. They change it every day. But if you need yarn for this would be a good time to go get that big twist. If you need yarn for the boho cardigan or for any of these blankets. So just want to make that announcement. Okay, so you guys take over.
Okay. For the
Look, y'all,
crochet portion
Jeannie,
of
she's gonna speak the better than me. So I let it, Jeannie. If she need my help, I go be here.
Okay, for the crochet portion of it, you'll have multiple things that you'll be able to make, and you can use the colors in the blanket if you want to, or you can just use whatever yarn you want to. The colors in the calendar, I mean. One thing that you'll have is a blanket that Veronica and I both have designed together. We picked the stitches and then we arranged them in the order that they would go in. Now we did a popcorn stitch that you see at the very top to use that as a divider between each month. We're going to say use a contrast color for the popcorn row. So every popcorn row will be the same color. That way it stands out and is your divider between each month. That is very simple. It's nothing but double crochets, granny stitches, and popcorns, and a couple of rows of single crochet. That is it. When we said
simple,
laid back and simple next year, that's what we meant. Exactly. Now, whatever Angie's doing in knit, like the boho cardigan, Veronica and I are going to make one in crochet. Now, mine and Veronica's will not be the same. They will be two different ones. So, for those that don't knit, don't know how to knit, and don't want to learn to knit, you'll have your crochet items that you'll be able to make as well. Now, if something happens and you don't want to do none of this, and you want to just make stuff using the colors in the calendar, that's perfectly fine too. Just make sure to send us pictures. Now, the pictures will have its own email. You can post to the Facebook groups to show your amazing work, but I will not be downloading any pictures off of Facebook for the slideshows next year. You will also have an email specific for winners next year. So if you win anything on our channel, you'll email that one particular email. You will email that one particular email for pictures to submit in. Because as soon as I get the picture, I'm downloading it and I'm putting it into the slideshow. I'm not waiting until the end of the week or the month, and I got all them emails to go through. Then I'm going to move that email. If I'm going to use Maribel as my example. Maribel will have her own folder. All her pictures will go in her folder. Everybody who submits a picture will have their own individual folder in the email. Once I've downloaded it, it will go in the folder. That way I'm cleaning up that email as I go. And that way nobody's pictures gets missed. With the pictures, if you're going to do the blanket, the boho cardigan, the knit blanket, the crochet blanket, the crochet boho cardigan that Veronica and I are going to be doing, you can send in one picture. After we do in quarters, so January, February, March, have your picture submitted by the end of March. Because we'll do the slideshow at the end of April. All slideshows will be done the last Saturday of every month. So don't send in a picture of January or February or March. Send it all in at one time. That way we're not getting a whole bunch of pictures and I'm running out of space because Google wants you to pay for extra space.
Yeah.
If you're making multiple things instead of doing any of the crochet alongs, send in, if you, depending on what it is, if you can get it all in one picture, get it all in one picture and send it. If you have to do multiple pictures, then do multiple pictures. Just trying to limit the amount of space that we use for pictures because I got 2 accounts now that they're trying to force me to pay for. But I'm slowly cleaning them up and getting little bit by little bit space. But as soon as I clean up space, emails start coming in and it takes up the other space. And then they're back to wanting me to buy space. So I'm going to end up downloading everything to a jump drive. That way I can take it and put it in my pocket, bring it over here and have it here as well at the office too. So, and that'll help us out a lot next year. It's going to be a lot more organized next year than it was this year.
Yeah. Well, you learned a lot. You learned a lot from last year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, you can take you can take the entire year if you want to make the blankets, to make the knit blanket, to make the boho cardigan. It does not matter. Or if you want to get done with all of it like Sandrine did by May, that's fine too.
Sandrine's like.
Exactly, yes.
You know,
because some people they can carry one project at a time, and that's totally fine. You know, some people they don't want to get too many whips and like what I'm doing. I'm not even finish anything. You know, just whatever it is your time, just do it in your own way. You know. So.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the gist of it, y'all. And if you can't find the calendars, you can find any calendar that you like. Just take a picture of the back of it and send it to
it. And the blanket, the square blanket. We're gonna do the square blanket too, right?
What, the granny square?
No, the all in the family.
Oh yeah, the all in the family mosaic blanket.
Yeah,
that's another choice that they could do, right?
Yeah.
This is another choice you can do. This has 50 rounds. So if you did 4 colors in each month, that's 48 rounds. And then just add 2 more to it somewhere in the project. This is 50 rounds, so you could also use this and do the calendar too, the calendar colors.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some of y'all have already picked out your colors and stuff like that, but that if you use multiple colors to do that in from the calendar, that'd be a good scrap eater.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't go out and buy all those skeins of yarn because that's a lot.
Yeah.
I would use what I got already, which is what I'm going to do.
Exactly.
Unless it's a color in the calendar that I don't have, then I will buy it. But I'm not planning on buying any yarn.
So you guys might want to get your calendars as soon as possible. Start looking at the colors that you want to use, the months. Look at the months and see if you like the colors of that month. Look at your calendar. And then start going through your stash. You can start pulling some colors out and then see what you don't have. So you can, like, I didn't have any pale yellow, so I went and bought that. But I pretty much have everything. So.
Hey, Bestie, somebody must have messaged you and said I was talking about you.
Hey, Jeannie.
I was talking good about you, though. Nothing bad, darling.
Jeannie, you want to talk about the Word doc you're going to do and what you're going to put in the community tab?
Yes, I will be creating a Word document. I'm going to do it next week since I'll have a little more time to do it in.
Okay.
But I'm going to be doing a Word document that is explaining all of this that we're going to be doing next year. It will have all the knit information on there. I just wrote down everything, and just to verify, The boho cardigan, we're using 15 millimeter knit needles, US 19, and you need at least a 50 to a 60-inch cable. 800 to 1,000 yards. 5 weight held single or 2 4-weights held double. And you cast on 115 stitches. Then on the jumbo blanket, it is 60 by 65, 15 millimeter needles, US 19. And again, you can do a 5-weight single or 2 4-weights held double. She broke it down. That equals about 5 inches per month that you need to knit. Y'all, chunky yarn goes quick.
Yeah.
3,000 to 4,000 yards, and you cast on 120 stitches. Now, if you don't want your blanket that big, then you just don't cast on that many stitches.
Exactly.
And you cast on ever how many stitches you want to cast on, but then you would just simply follow the pattern the rest of the way she's got it done. So, because I probably won't make mine that big.
I mean, you can even go to 115. You can cast on 115, and you're gonna and that'll make more of a medium large blanket. So,
and she has the measurements, which she has already sent me for the boho cardigan sizes, and she has them broken down: small, medium, large, no, large, extra large, and then 2X to 3X.
Yeah.
So she didn't forget about us fluffy girls.
And did I send you something for 4X? Did I? Or just the 3X?
Let me see.
I can also look in my description, because my description has all this information in there.
2X, 3X. But if you wanted to go bigger than that, then you would just simply add 4 more inches to it, because everything increases by 4 inches.
So what size did you make it for you, Angie?
I always make myself the large, extra large.
The large or extra large?
Wait. Yeah, wait a minute. Because I like to do it to 55 inches. No, I make myself the medium large.
So how many is for the extra large?
The large, extra large is 59 inches. And
so how many?
So you still cast on, everybody cast on the 115, okay? Because that's pretty much going to get you around the calf area for most people, the calf, or maybe it's a little bit longer. Jeannie, are you still there? Did she freeze?
She froze.
She's frozen. Unless she's messing with us. She might be messing with us. Jeannie.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
I was trying to make her laugh. She's messing with us. I'm like, is she what is saying?
Okay,
so the large, extra large, when you still cast on the 115 no matter what. But how to make it bigger is how long you knit it out to this way.
Okay.
So the 115 cast on or chain is going to be your length. Okay. And the length for everybody is going to be pretty much the same. But the width of how you're going out, that's where you're going to do either small, medium, 49 inches, medium, large, 55 inches, large, extra large, 59 inches, extra large, 2X, 63 inches. If you need to make a 3X, add on another 4 inches, so you'll be at 67. Okay. So every time you're going to move up, you add on 4 inches.
Okay. Go.
Hey, Jacqueline, welcome in. Welcome in, Carrie.
You said 115 or 150?
115. 115.
Okay, 115. Okay.
So I made somebody shop. Who was that? I made somebody go shopping and buy a bunch of big twists. Oh, Jacqueline, she made me go shopping. I got her in trouble. Sorry.
Oh,
I know.
No.
Girl, that price is good. You can't help it. It's a good price. Okay, there's Jeannie back again.
I don't have internet. I don't have power.
Oh, no.
This is the second time today it's done this.
So how are you on right now? Wi-Fi?
Mobile hotspot.
Hotspot. I mean, yeah, you have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. She looks like me in the dark.
In the dark. Focus.
But I did it to myself. Ooh, that's loud. But I did it. She didn't do it to herself.
You can mute her. Okay.
Let me tell my neighbor our power's off too. Hello? Yeah, we paid our light bill. Did you? Well, that's one of your lights out. That ain't one mine out. All right. All right. Somebody, did we pay our light bill this month? I told him that's the reason why he is. That's the reason why he is out, because he didn't pay his light bill, but we paid ours.
Oh gosh, Jeannie.
Jeannie, you're joining me because I was in the dark because I hit my cord again like I did yesterday. And so then
Well, thanks to Isla Joe, I don't have to be in the dark.
Woohoo! Ola Joe. V goes, pocus pocus, not hocus pocus. She goes, pocus pocus.
Focus.
This was what was going on before you came on. Almost died laughing. Died.
So you have some questions for you, Angie, in the chat. Did you see it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the questions as soon as I put in big capital letters that we're gonna answer questions here in just a minute. I was just gonna let everybody say their spiel. One question I have you guys is the blanket that's done in a circle. What's that called? Mandala?
Mandala.
The mandala, yeah.
Mandala. Are you guys doing a tutorial for that too?
No, we can't do
There's
a tutorial,
already tutorial for that.
It's already a tutorial
that's a
for
paid
it.
for pattern. Okay. Or is it paid for, or is it when you
Yeah, the pattern is free.
Oh, okay.
Pattern is free.
Okay.
But the tutorial, Jeannie and myself, we had a playlist in our channel, so you can check it out. And Mikey, he's the one doing the tutorial. So
okay,
you know, he goes step by step. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. I just was wondering about that. Okay. And I'm not putting fringe on my blanket because like fringe doesn't wash very good. But you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. But I'm not putting fringe on my blanket. I'm just kidding because I do want to be able to wash it easy. I'll put that in my pattern too, because if you want your blanket to be a little bit smaller, I will tell you, go ahead if you want, instead of casting on, what I say, 120, you can cast on 115. And that that'll get you more of a medium size. That might get you closer to the, like maybe 55 instead of 60. So I'll put that up in my pattern.
Granny, yeah, Lulu, Lila Joe, that night I lost power when we was on the Yarn Fiber Sisters, and I didn't have no light. I was using a flashlight. She sent me a box of these in the mail. It comes 4 in a pack.
Those are nice. Those are nice.
So, and that's the first time using them. So thank you, Sis Andrea.
Did she get that on Amazon? Did Jeannie freeze again?
Now it's back on. I'm going to give my Wi-Fi time to connect, and then I'll connect back to Wi-Fi.
Okay. You just froze again, and then all of a sudden, lights were on. Hocus pocus.
I'll be back.
Focus, focus.
And then she goes off again. So I just said hocus pocus, and then she goes. Okay, so it looks like we went through a lot of the stuff we need to go through. I'm going to go through B and go through some questions, okay? Let me see what.
Oh, you gonna? What you say?
I said I'm going to go through some questions in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, Lisa says, if we do the blanket in 4-weight yarn instead of 5-weight, do we use the same needle and cast on? No, girl, it will be completely different. So if you want to do that, you might want to find yourself another channel. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Darn, Angie. How rude.
I'm just kidding, girl. I'm just dry sense of humor, guys. Just roll with me. No, girl.
Oh Lord.
Go and look for a different pattern that you can use worsted weight, because that's why I had trouble with it. Just was a lot to get this pattern together, because when you change weights or you change knitting needles, it changes everything. Okay, your numbers go.
Everything. Yeah.
So just look for another pattern if you don't want to do the pattern that I'm doing, and you're welcome to use whatever pattern you want. Okay. Jeannie, I'm just going through questions because people have a bunch of questions for us.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Jacqueline says, where is the blanket pattern? I just joined Facebook group. Okay. Our tutorial.
What blanket pattern? The mandala blanket? That's a crochet pattern.
Okay, I'm going to answer all those.
It's yarnspiration.com website, which I can drop the link for it.
Yeah, drop it. That's for that mandala one, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, drop the link. And then tutorials and the pattern for the knit blanket or the crochet blanket that me and Jeannie and V are going to do, that won't come out until the last week of December.
Yes.
But the basics that we've been talking about, like how much yarn, knitting needle size or crochet size, Jeannie is getting all that together. She's going to put it in a Word doc. And I think, are you going to put that in the community page next week? Is that what you said?
I'm going to write the document up next week, and yeah, I'll share it. Yeah.
Okay. On your community page?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, let me just read some more questions here that people have. Yarn Arm goes, how rude. Because
know.
Okay, because what happened, Jeannie, when you left, did you hear the whole thing, Jeannie?
Mm-mm.
When you left, someone had asked me, what if we don't want to do it? Do we still use, if we want to do worsted, do we still need to do the same knitting needles, and do we cast on the same? I said, no. If you want to do a worsted weight blanket, you need to go to a different channel. I was just kidding. I go back.
Oh, Angie.
I'm just kidding. And so, that's why somebody said, how rude. I'm just rude. I have a dry sense of humor, so sometimes, I don't know, things like that hit me, and I can't help it.
All right, there's a link to the All in the Family mandala blanket that I just put in the chat.
Oh, okay, I'll pin it up to the top.
Now, if you're looking for a crochet mandala, a knit mandala blanket, I haven't been able to find one of those yet.
I've been looking for knitted mandalas. I can't find knitted mandala patterns. Do they not have them?
They do.
Oh. Okay, Jeannie's link is at the top of the chat, you guys. I'm just still reading questions here, is what people have for us. This is funny. Elizabeth says, I'm back. Sorry, my clients keep making me work.
Oh, poor my Elizabeth.
Look, this work thing, these husbands, and this housework and this cooking just gets in the way, okay?
No, I'm telling you, Angie. I'm telling you.
Okay, all the blankets that my mom made back in the day had fringe and held up. Oh, okay. Margaret G. Margaret G says, all the blankets that my mom made back in the day have fringe and have held up quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then I might be, I'm adding fringe then, because I want fringe.
We know.
And we 100% know.
Jeannie, we know.
Yes.
Okay, we have been seeing each other all day. Hope I do miss your lives. Okay, I'm just trying to get to all the questions here. And you guys remember, put your question in caps, and if you can't make the red, what did you say, Jeannie?
Use the red question mark from the emojis.
There you go.
If you're on your phone, just go to your emojis and search question mark, and it'll pop up red.
Okay, and anybody, Lulu was asking what's going on. Anybody who misses this live, any part of it, you guys just go back and watch it from the beginning when all three of us are on here, and then you can start looking at this. And we're going to be on tomorrow right, guys, together again?
Yes. Yeah. And the
Okay.
Johnny Power Scissors and Jeannie's house.
Okay, in Jeannie's
Yeah.
house. A link to
Mhm.
Jeannie's house is in my description. A link to V's is in my description. So and it's tomorrow at, I have it written down.
And she go back to the box.
What'd you say?
You go back to the box.
I sound like I'm in a box again? All right, I'll fix it.
Sound like you in a whale.
Jeez. Tomorrow, Dirty Fiber Sisters is coming on at 6 o'clock p.m. Standard Time. So you guys look it up, Google it, or, you know, Alexa it, and find out what your time is. Okay, guys? All right, let me see if there's any.
And my
Have
time,
a
they
good
have to
night,
be in
Miss
Eastern time.
Margaret.
Okay. Jacqueline said I got her in
Hi,
trouble
Margaret.
with that big twist sale, 250 a skate. She goes, you made me buy a lot of yarn. Girl, I helped you out because that's a good deal. Okay, that's some good yarn. Okay. Chris Kaleidoscope says, Jeannie, do you have an external hard drive for your photo storage?
Yeah, that's what a jump drive is.
Okay.
I've been backing them all up on Google Photos, but making them to where they can't be seen online. I don't have none of that turned on because some of the pictures have people in them, so I don't want them to get, you know, on Google. So I have all that. They're not shareable. Put it like that.
Okay, Margie has a good question. She says, so then could you possibly use white for that row to separate the months?
Fix your speaker. Fix your
Oh, okay.
fix your voice.
Girl, fix yourself.
Oh yeah, some good old homemade chili with some crackers or cornbread.
Oh,
Do I sound better now?
Yeah.
Huh?
Do I sound better now?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
sound clear now.
Why do I have to keep going back and forth? Whatever. So stupid. Margie said, could we possibly use white to separate the months? And that's a good idea. Yeah.
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 You do whatever you want. You guys, this is really open, which I love that I'm collaborating with Jeannie and V because I'm a very open person. I like to just really make it so that you can put your own thing into things, you know?
Use your own imagination, y'all.
Yes. Your own creation. Do it.
Do it, girl. Okay.
Do it.
Bye, Lisa.
There are doing
Bye,
a
Lisa.
blanket little crochet. Okay. Okay. Okay, Becky D says she wants to make a blanket for her mom for Christmas. Well, we're not going to have everything ready for you, so you'll have to look up a pattern for yourself and decide what you want to do. But this thing doesn't start till January 1st, and you're not going to get all the particulars until the end of, like, the last week of December. So,
Yeah.
okay. C Rose says, what are the dimensions for the boho cardigan? And the dimensions for the boho cardigan, all the different sizes from small, medium, large, all that is in the description. So you can look at it right now if you want in the description of this live. Let's see what they're saying. Okay, Lisa says for the blanket, is it a 4 or 5 weight yarn? Okay, for my blanket, it's a 5 weight yarn, a 5 chunky, or hold 2 weight cores together to make the chunky. Either one. What is your guys' weight for your blanket?
4 weight.
Okay.
4 weight.
So you can take the yarn that you have left over making the crochet blanket and put it into the knit blanket.
And what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the boho cardigan and I'm going to make the blanket. And so I'm going to use my same colors in that same month. In that same month, I'm going to use the same colors in my boho as I'm going to in my blanket. Now, you guys, you know what? I told you what did I say? 5 inches? What the heck? Where's that at? every month gets 5 inches for the blanket. Now, I'm not sure how many inches. I need to work that out. So let me work that out and I'll let you guys know. Well, I can tell you right now. 115 cast on divided by 12. What's 115 divided by 12? Do you have a calculator right there?
115 divided by 12 is 9.5.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then how did I come up with 5 inches per month when you cast it on 120? Wait, oh, it's not that. It's the inches. Never mind. Oh, my math. I will figure out how much inches per month you need to do for the boho cardigan.
Because your blanket is 60 by 65.
And I did that, and so I did 60 divided by 12, and that's how I got the 5 inches.
So the 120 is 60 wide, or is the 65 the length?
The 60 is the width, and the 65 is the length. And so I took the width 60 divided it by 12, and that's how I got the 5 inches a month.
But you have to do the length, which would be 65.
Oh, I thought I would have to do the width.
Mm-mm. Because it's the length that you're looking at. The width is how wide you're making it, and then how long you want to take it. That would be, if you did 5 inches a month, that would make it 60 inches long. So even if you did 65 divided by 5, that's 13.
All right, well, then do 65 divided by 12.
$5.4.
Okay, so you're still going to do either 5. So, okay, I'd still say 5 inches a month because 5.4, so still 5 inches a month. Okay, but now I see
5 times 12 is 60.
Okay,
so once you do that, if you wanted to add an extra 5 inches to it, then you would. If not, you'll end up with a 60 by 60 blanket.
So what do you think it should be per month? How many inches? 5 or 6?
Well, it's going to be 5 some months and 6 some months if you want to equal it out.
You guys, like I said, it's open around 5 inches a month. I'm not. And then at the end,
the people can add it whatever they want to add it. They want to add it more like a 6, 7, whatever you add it, whatever you want. You just open the whatever y'all want to do.
Exactly. As long as
we're just gonna bring in the idea.
Exactly. So as long as at the end you're, somewhere around 60 by 65, if you want to do it that big, there you go. I just want to give you guys an idea of how many inches per month you're doing. And I didn't want you to have to count rows. Like, I hate counting rows. So that's why I'm giving you inches. I'd rather do inches than rows if I can. And I will get that figured out for you guys, how many inches per month for the boho. Because I got to figure out how many inches the boho is. So I'll get that for you guys the next time. Okay, let me read more questions here. Okay,
and the Word document that y'all all gonna receive will have all this explained in it.
Yeah, let me write that down. That I need to give you. I need to give you boho. I'm writing that down. Boho. I need to have the inches per month figured out. Okay. Okay. Somebody had a question here. Yarn on, how many stitches for the cast on? Okay, so for the cast on for the boho, it's 115. For the blanket, the knitted blanket, it's 120 stitches cast on. Or you can do 115 if you want it a little bit smaller. Okay. Let me see if there's what other questions. What other questions there are? Hello, ladies. Dairy calendars full of. Oh, that's kind of cool. Margaret G says, I want to use one of my dairy calendars full of Holstein cows, black and white.
Oh,
that'll be nice. That'll be
a pretty blanket too, a black and white blanket.
Oh, that does sound gorgeous. Oh, now I want to do a black and white. That sounds beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
a black and white, or like a you know what other color I like with black like that is like a taupey color, a taupe and black too. I like them both.
Yeah.
Adrian, could you crochet a super scarf? Okay, Sandy says, Adrian, could you, Adrian, you could crochet a super, oh, she's talking to Adrian. Okay, let me keep going here. Okay, Carolyn says, if I knit a blanket, will it take me forever? Well, it's kind of, because we're doing it for the whole year. You just do 5 inches, like for me, it's 5 inches a month. I mean, you can finish it whenever you want, but you have the whole year to finish it. Just do 5 inches a month, 5 inches a month. Or you could just finish it if you want and get it done.
There's not going to be time. There's not going to be time when you done your project. It's whatever when you're done, you're done. You know, there's not going to be time for the project we bring in next year.
Margaret G says, I'm used to wearing makeup and I like it.
Me too, Margaret.
Me too.
Makes me look good.
Yeah, we were talking about earlier. I said, I'm from the 80s. Okay, we were into makeup. Okay, big bows in our hair, makeup, mini skirts, pumps. And I was right there. Big hair.
All right.
We were drama. I don't have the supplies. No. Okay. All right, people. I love the super. Okay, so I think
you don't have to have supplies unless you're going to try to do the knitting part and you don't have the needles. Just use what yarn you have.
Dark Sky says, too many technical difficulties, including the kidney tears. First time in the dark. And she's in the dark. Then my sound doesn't work. I'm in a tunnel.
Oh, yeah, she's crazy.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm getting through the chat here. Everyone's talking about my sound. Horrible. Okay. Okay, she got my yarn. Okay, I think that's let me just keep going, you guys. Just make sure we got all these questions. Margaret G says, I look forward to the day when I retire, then I can sleep in past 4:15 a.m. 7 days a week. Life of a dairy farmer. That's funny. Oh, after this, you guys, we're gonna bomb. Just kidding. We're gonna ferry Ray over to who is it? Who's next?
I think BJ.
BJ. We're gonna do that. Dark Sky, can you drop BJ's link? And that'll be at one.
I thought BJ wasn't going live no more till after the first of the year.
Oh, really?
Because she's got family in.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
Oh.
Okay, well, Granny D is then an hour after that. Granny D is at, well, my time, 2 o'clock, right? Yeah.
Granny D goes live at 3 Eastern Standard Time, which is 2 o'clock my time, which is 12 o'clock your time.
But then she
no.
She go about 5.
That's right, Granny D. 3 o'clock Eastern Time, you go live, which is 2 o'clock my time.
Well, it's 2 o'clock my time, Pacific. Because I go there after BJ at 1 o'clock Pacific.
That's probably 2 o'clock Pacific on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Oh, today is Friday. Granny D go live at 5, which is 4 o'clock.
Yeah, she go about 5. Saturday she go 3.
Yeah.
Saturday she go 3 my time.
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's Saturdays that she go at 3.
So what time today?
Yeah, I woke up this morning, my back was bothering me, so
now you're on.
And we ate, and I got back in the bed and got on the heating pad and went to sleep and woke up at 1 something.
You and V are just sleeping this morning? I'm over here working my pattern. You two are asleep.
And I asked my husband, I said, today is Friday, right? He said, what day you want to be? I said, I actually think today is Monday. I was fixing to come in here and schedule my live.
Oh my God.
Hilarious. So what time is Granny? Okay, wait a minute. What time is Granny D on your time?
Granny D go live today at 5.
5 o'clock.
My
What?
time.
5 o'clock Eastern, which is 4 o'clock Central, which is 2 o'clock Pacific.
Exactly. So 2 o'clock Pacific, that's what I go on. Okay. So since VJ isn't going next, then Granny D will be on at 2 o'clock Pacific time. So look it up, you guys, but it's in another hour after this is over. And you guys, this is just off the cuff information. Well, no, VJ's coming back. She's coming back though, right? In January then?
Yeah, she'll be back.
In January. Right? Or in December?
January.
Okay. Okay, let me see if there's anybody else has questions. Okay, I don't see any more questions. Let me go back to the bottom and then we'll do a giveaway. And then we'll end it for today. You guys, we were going to talk a little bit, you know, this evening, but it's my husband's birthday today. I forgot. Oh my God, I've been so busy. I forgot with YouTube. I forgot. So I need to cook for him and make him cookies, all his favorite stuff tonight. So do you guys want to stay on after this live? Can you, or we can schedule for tomorrow? Can you be?
I can stay for at least 1 more hour in here.
Okay, let's just stay on after this. And how do I do that? Okay, I end the live, then
we stay here.
Oh, okay.
We'll stay here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
And this is to discuss something that's coming up for the end of the year, not to talk about nobody.
Yeah, you guys will love what we came up with. You guys are, it's just nothing but pure fun. You guys will love it. I know I shouldn't be doing that. People will be like, they want to gossip.
No, that's not what we do.
No, we're talking about some fun stuff. You guys are gonna love it. It's a surprise.
When we stay after the live ends, is to discuss usually what we're going to be doing next and stuff like that. And we talk about how the live went that night.
Yeah.
And we talk about some of the questions and comments that were in the chat that, you know, that y'all want us to do and stuff like that. We make sure that we got all the information down.
Mm-hmm.
Jen says, Angie, what state do you live in? I live in Las Vegas. Hey, Jeannie Louise, how are you, girl? Welcome in, welcome in. She says, I always miss it. It's that time zone thing, girl. I know. It'd be messing me up too. That's why I have Alexa, so I can ask her questions, or I wouldn't be anywhere on time. Okay, a Dark Sky said there was a question way in the top. I can't see it anymore, but it was from Aisha. She says she was asking something about how many colors will be needed in the blanket. Okay, that is just like the yardage. Okay, it depends what you choose, the colors. So it's going to be all up to you. Like, I'm not going to use all these colors. Like, I don't like this orange right here, so I'm going to go to a different calendar for the orange for that month, whatever this month is. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Like, I don't like July, so I'm gonna go to a different one of my calendars. So it's gonna be all up to you. So it'll be up to you, the colors. So, and how much yarn you have to buy or not, because you want to use as much as you have at your house. That's what V and Jeannie are encouraging.
Yeah. You pick your own colors. We don't pick them for you. We don't look at the pictures and tell you what colors to use out of the picture. You pick your own colors.
Yeah.
And you can use every color in that picture, or you can use 1 or 2 of the colors in that picture. It's solely left up to you.
And anybody who just came into the live, we discussed this knit. Me and Jeannie and V are collaborating on this crochet and knit along for blankets and for a boho cardigan. Just watch this from the beginning so you can get all the information. Also, we're going to be on tomorrow night on Jeannie's channel.
Yes, Jeannie's house.
And I have a clickable link in the description, and you can join us tomorrow at Jeannie's house, which is 6 o'clock standard time.
6 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Okay.
7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 5 p.m. Mountain Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Time.
And then we'll discuss this again, okay? Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you
Now
so
we
much.
won't be going in details like we have been. We might again tomorrow night, but after that, we just gonna be mentioning it.
Exactly.
Because y'all are going to get a Word document with all of the details in the Word document. So, hey,
Thank
Bears Crochet Critters.
Thank God for Jeannie. Hey, Bear Crochet Critters, welcome in.
You done, Jeannie? Oh, I love it. I love it.
I love it too.
Good job.
And you guys, I hope not to disappoint anybody, but today I'm not going to do a giveaway. We'll do another giveaway next week, only because we just discussed so much stuff. A giveaway is going to take another 15 minutes. And yeah, so for today, we're not going to do a giveaway. We'll do another giveaway next week. Okay, guys? So don't be sad. I do a lot of giveaways, so I'm sure you guys will be fine.
Sandy, yes, like if you have, like this is January in the landscape book. You see pinks, greens, blues, and whites. That's what I see. You can pick blue, pink, white, and greens if you want to, or you can simply do pink and white, or you can do pink and blue, or you can do blue and white. If you want to pick every color that's in every picture every month, that is fine. But you pick your own colors.
Yeah.
And like this one is pretty much greens, different shades of browns, and of course the white from the water. So if you don't want the green, you want the brown and the white, you do that. Or if you just want green and brown. Or if you don't like the colors in this one, you can look at the other calendars and see what you got. You can mix and match the calendars.
Now, and who don't have the calendar or they cannot find any calendars, but you want to use what calendars we have, what we show, just email to me or the Johnny Fiber sisters and anyway, and I will send y'all the pictures. But
Like
we are
this
going
one,
to put, yeah.
fall colors. You can choose every color in here if you want to, or you can just pick specific colors.
Yeah.
What I say do is if you can find the calendars, find them, get them. If you can't find these two particular ones, buy any calendar that you want. You can buy one, you can buy two, you can buy three, four if you want to.
Yeah.
Look at the pictures and try to determine which ones you're going to use, and then check your yarn stash and see what you already have.
Exactly.
Yes, you pick from each month. So what you're going to do, Sandy, is for January, whatever colors you pick in January, you're going to crochet so much of the blanket, the boho cardigan, the knit blanket, whatever you're going to be doing, you're going to use just those colors in January for that portion of the blanket. Then you'll pick more colors for February and add that to January. Yes, 12 times. And if you want to get done with it before the end of the year, that's fine. If you can do this blanket in a month, do it in a month. It doesn't matter when you complete it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
like I'm doing this calendar. I'll show you, and I'll show you what I've done so far. I'm using this calendar, and this is the first. This is January right here. So I went to January, and it's just beautiful.
That's beautiful color.
Oh yeah, see that's like your blues and your lilacs.
Exactly. So I'm doing January. This is the January I'm doing, and in my pattern,
which would look similar to this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous, Jeannie. Is that the blanket?
This is the circular fall mandala.
God, that's gorgeous.
I did one with like fall colors. And I'm doing this one in just all different shades of purple and teals, and I added the white to make those colors pop.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing. You can do these mandalas in whatever colors you want to. What they recommend in the pattern is just what it is, a recommendation.
That is just gorgeous. So in my pattern, I hold I hold it double. I'm holding big twist. I'm gonna show you real quick for people who just walked in. Big twist double. So here's my lavender and here's my light blue. I'm holding them double. Now, if let's just suppose it was just blue, you would just hold 2 blues double. But I want that mixture of the lavender and that blue together. Yeah. So this is what I'm doing. I'm holding those double. I'm going to put myself single. Just kidding.
All the single ladies, throw your hands up. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So this is what that pink and that purple,
wow, Angie, it looks so good.
Isn't that pretty? It makes me want to just do the whole blanket like this, but I'm not. Okay. So, do you guys have anything else you guys want to say?
Yay, Elizabeth is on vacation until November the 30th.
Woohoo! There you go.
That's why they giving you the devil today, Elizabeth, because they know you finna go on vacation and they won't see your beautiful face again till the 30th or hear your beautiful voice.
Exactly.
Hey,
so they got to get on your nerves today.
Hey, Angel, welcome in. And somebody said something. Oh, thank you, Sandy Shore. Thank you, Sandy. Okay. So, girls, do you want to talk about your schedules real quick and what you got going on?
After we discuss the party that we're planning for y'all, I'm going to record my video. Y'all see this again in the video, but you're going to see another one too. So I can't show you everything on here. Then you won't watch my video. I'm going to record my Friday Mandala video after this and get it uploaded. Then I'm going to work on that. After that, we'll be live tomorrow, Saturday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Mountain, and 4 p.m. Pacific. So, Yarny Fiber Sisters. And then I will be live Monday night at 6:30 p.m. is my scheduled time. If Miss Karen, a Yarn Addict with Karen, does not go live Monday at her scheduled time, then I'm going to go live early so we can do the little knit thing, and then we can continue working on the shawl with the pattern from Hobby Lobby. So, and hopefully get through with it Monday night. So, yeah. And that's pretty much my schedule, and I'll be releasing videos next week as well. I have another What Do I Think About It Thursday video coming out. I'll have my Mandala Tuesday video coming out. And another one on Wednesday. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. And Monday. On Jeannie's live on Monday, she's going to show you guys how to purl continental style, which is opposite of English and throwing. English and throwing are the same. That's what I'm going to show you how to do. I'm going to make a video to show you how to purl at being a thrower or English style. But Jeannie Monday Night is going to show you how to purl continental style on her channel. So
if you come into my live Monday and you want to learn it, bring you a set of knit needles. If you're new to knitting, I recommend you get a big set of knit needles, preferably plastic or wood or acrylic, and some 5-weight yarn. And we'll do the first row in knit. That way you'll see it. Then we'll do the other row in purl. So that way you get a whole row of knit. You'll get a whole row of purl. And I'll use chunky weight as well, so y'all be able to see it.
And what are you going to use, a 15 needle?
I probably won't use that big of one. I'll probably use my 12s.
Okay, perfect. So you guys get out some 12s or get some 15 needles before Monday.
Just so I don't use these smaller ones. That way they can see everything really, really good. And the yarn will be bigger and they'll see the exact placement. Plus, I'm going to give y'all some tips of what to think about when you're knitting your knit stitch and then when you knit your purl stitch. So I think the tips helps a lot.
she's got a good tips for that, you guys. Some words you can say to yourself. It's good.
Thank you, Angeles. This is the back, adding color control. And this is the front. Now, this is the Granny Circle mandala from the book that we've been doing out of. And I did Veronica's method for the darn pillowcase with the hem adhesive and stuffed it. I was sewing it last night. I said, forget this. I'm gonna do Veronica's.
What does Veronica do?
You take your pillow and cut it out in a circle the best you can, and then you take this hem adhesive and put around it and iron it together, and then flip it inside out and stuff it.
Oh, that's why you have the iron out. Okay. Because I was gonna make fun of you. I was about to make fun of you. I'm like, what are you gonna do? Iron your knits? Yeah.
That looks like knit and purl because that looks like the garter stitch.
What does?
What is your top made out of?
This is all knits, basic knit stitch.
Basic knit stitch, which is the garter stitch.
Yeah, garter stitch, yeah.
Thank you, C. Rose. Thank you.
Okay, V, so what do you have going on?
Pretty much the same. Tomorrow we're gonna be at the Johnny Fiber Sisters, and I'm going to upload a video today for my Friday's video for the mandalas, and that's pretty much. And I do Thursday my lives, on Thursdays at 12 noon Easter time, and we still gonna be talking about
Thank you, Elizabeth.
What is gonna be for the next year, what we're gonna do, and that's pretty much. I mean,
and then like Jeannie already said, the party we're planning. She snuck that in. So that's what we're gonna be talking about. So it's a surprise, the whole thing. We'll let you guys know next week. I think. I don't even know when we're letting you know, but probably next week. I don't know. We're gonna discuss that. So okay, and then Jeannie, are you okay there? I thought you were frozen. The last time you froze, I thought you were tricking us. I'm like, is she tricking us? Oh, she froze. Okay, I'm gonna pee my pants. Okay, what is today? Okay, anybody who just came in here and came in a little later, I go every Friday. It's called Angie's Yarn Party, 11 a.m. Pacific time. I go live on Sundays. It's called Angie's Art Party. It's 2:00 p.m. Pacific time. And then I go live on Wednesday, and that's just knit and crochet night. And it's very open and fun. And usually I have people up on the panel, and we just knit and crochet and have a good time. And that's at 5:00 p.m. Pacific time. And next week I'll have some videos on how to purl English style. And I have a couple other videos coming out too. I'm not sure. And I got some Dollar Tree hauls I need to do, so I'll be doing those too. I like me a good Dollar Tree haul video.
Me too.
I like to watch them and I like to make them. With my addicted self. And that is it, guys. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Is that good, guys?
Yeah.
Jeannie, are you frozen?
No, she's not. She's playing.
Jeannie, stop messing with me.
Maribel says Jeannie can stay very still. Dark Sky says she had dancing eyebrows.
She can't stay still. She's done this before. And I'm like, is she gonna have a seizure? Or is she gonna stay still? No shade on anybody that has seizures, you guys. No shade. I'm just kidding around. But
we all have seizures.
We do?
Yes.
Oh.
There are seizures called silent seizures where, like, when you're staring off into space, and we refer to it as daydreaming. That's actual seizure.
Oh. I heard we have seizures too when we sneeze. Have you ever heard that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like when you keep sneezing, you have a seizure. Look, my son had seizures. Okay, you guys. So I understand how serious that is. So I don't want anyone to get mad at me. I understand how serious it is because my son had them, and it's serious business. So excuse the joke.
Yep, depends on which ones you have.
He had petite mal seizures, and then he had grands too. He had both for a while, but he outgrew them. It was just like a 12-year-old thing, and then he outgrew them.
Yeah, you if you have a grand mal, everybody gonna know it.
That was the worst thing. One of the worst things that ever happened to me in my life was when my son had his first grand mal. I had never seen nobody have a seizure. That was horrific. Oh, I thought I was gonna die.
Usually with a grand mal, you lose control of your bowel and bladder and everything.
Yeah, he lost control of everything. It was horrible. I just, it was the worst.
That's what I'm saying. If you have a grand mal and you're on camera, everybody's gonna know it.
Exactly.
You're not gonna stay sitting in your chair.
Exactly. I meant you had a petite mal seizure. I'm just kidding. I gotta stop it. Okay.
No. I'm serious. That's the thing, though. Look it up.
Okay.
They refer to as what we call daydreaming as silent seizures.
Ah, okay. All right, guys.
Yeah, dogs do have seizures too.
Yeah.
The only thing you can do when someone's having one is let them have it.
Exactly.
Try to protect their head to the best of their ability. That's the thing that you don't want them to hurt. And if they're in a chair, try your best to get them to the floor. Turn them on their side, because of grandmas, they can actually vomit and aspirate on their own vomit. So
yeah. Oh my gosh.
try to get them on their side, but don't try to restrain them because you're hurting them.
Exactly. Yeah, that was horrible. And that's what we learned. That doctor told us, like you said, turn them to their sides.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to end it for today, you guys. We gave you guys a lot of information, but this is going to be a blast. This is going to be fun. It's easy. We're going to have a good time, you guys, for sure. So thank you, guys. Thank you for everybody for showing up for each other. Thank you, Dark Sky, for being our moderator.
Bye, everyone.
I totally appreciate it. I love all of you guys. And we'll see you guys probably tomorrow night at Jeannie's, okay? All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.